can't believe I'm about to let you go.
You've been half my life. All of my madness.
Oh my God. You're gonna make me cry. Hey everybody, welcome back to a Wacky Uncle Reacts. And today we're going to watch another episode 3 of The Last Kingdom. We last left off with them hanging in those canary cages. His advice was good. They ended up doing what he suggested, and they confronted the Vikes, and the Vikings looked like they were bummed when they came up and saw this huge line of men. Let's get started, man.
The axe cut deep. Even a king couldn't survive that.
We shall pray and we shall see.
Oh, this is the brother?
Apologies, Lord. This was the best I could do. I brought you food and ale. And more importantly, good news.
Alfred is dead?
The opposite. He's alive and he's victorious. We defeated the Danes.
Why is this good news?
Alfred acted upon your advice. You share in his glory.
Glory? Then why is he caged and left to shit in the corner? You call that glory?
Can she not hold her tongue for just one moment?
No! She cannot! And she will not! And I don't want it! I want it to straight.
Damn, Brida!
Only Alfred can order your release. I will speak with him. You should spend this time, girl, to contemplate your improvement.
I will use this time to curse you.
Alfred refused my sword. I won't be offering it again unless he begs.
Lord, sometimes I wonder whether your pig-headedness is not simple stupidity.
Yeah, for real.
Sent for you when he has stripped the mud and blood from his mail.
We will give thanks to Odin for our deliverance.
Do that.
We are Danes!
Show respect.
Do it again and I will cut you prick to throat.
Brida's pissed.
You're a hero of Wessex. Congratulations.
We're alive.
Yeah, that's good.
What is it?
I couldn't wait to see you. I was told you're safe, but I needed proof.
Leave us. My wife will help me.
Emmy's bruised up.
Ensure it is repaired and well. I'd be a lost fool without you.
Who knocks?
Forgive me. I was hoping for a moment to discuss the Ealdorman Uhtred.
Father, forgive me, but my lord is in need of rest.
Forgive me.
Yeah, they're gonna have to wait. What are you listening to him for?
I was kept safe with the priests. There will be other battles. Many. And on it will go, I'm sure, till we're all dead. You saying we should surrender? Never. Our prayer should be with the king's successor, whoever that may be.
The crown is mine, my birthright. You disagree?
The argument against will be that you are young, Lord.
I am my father's heir.
Yes, you are your father's heir, but your father was also bonded to Alfred.
A son comes before a brother.
Nope.
Then perhaps you should speak to the king directly. It is my thinking, Lord, that if on his deathbed your father were to name you as his successor, De Wittem would find it difficult to go against him. I believe your father would only be too happy to whisper in your ear, whether he was conscious or not.
It's just like House of the Dragon.
Your counsel will not be forgotten, young Otter.
In other words, claim. That's what he said.
They marched sooner than we expected. And they positioned themselves well on the hill. It will not happen again.
No, it will not happen again, because you have lost half your men.
We killed our king, Ethelred. He took an axe. He's dead. We were not beaten.
You want to become king of Wessex. I will allow that, but where's my payment? My silver, my grain, it was promised, but now it has gone.
It's still there.
Danes do not lose.
I have not lost.
You have given them hope, Guthrum, that is worse.
Without the king, there is no hope.
This is super interesting back then, boy.
If they've defeated the Danes, which I won't believe, why aren't they feasting?
The priest doesn't lie, despite him being a priest.
Why are they so different? So miserable?
God's wish.
I won't become a Saxon woman. I won't work the fields till I drop and cook.
It won't come to that.
That won't be my life.
Alfred can help us. We'll use him. For shelter. And then for wealth.
He has used you.
And now he owes me.
I don't like Brida being so upset. Is he drunk and fucking the pigs?
My thanks for last night.
Oh. Nasty. That's the other thing. They used to just throw their shit out the window.
Open the door or I'll have your balls for slingshot.
Ethelwald?
I'm here to pray for my father, the king, to be at his side.
The king is dead.
Oh, fuck.
Why was I not called? I should have been at his side.
You could not be found.
I was sleeping in my chamber.
He's a little alcoholic, whoring dude. He's losing out.
Before he passed, the king named me as heir to the throne.
Can't pull that shit now?
It's the truth. His last command. You would all do well to repeat this.
I'll inform the Witham of your claim.
You should.
Although each person here and more heard your father bequeath his crown to Alfred.
He must have been delirious.
On which occasion?
I am the son of the king. Do your duty.
My lord.
That's not going to work out.
Please accept my apology for the delay in your release. I had other matters to attend. It seems you spoke the truth.
And did.
I am indebted. Wessex is indebted. Is my apology enough?
It's not, Lord. I wish to be seen as an ealdorman, because I am an ealdorman.
In Northumbria, this is Wessex.
This is England. One kingdom is what you said.
You are without lands completely.
And that's what I want. That's what I deserve, land.
I brought you here solely to convey my thanks.
I gave you victory, Lord. What's more important than that?
The king is dead. My first act as king will be to offer the Danes a peace.
They will think you spineless, Lord.
Then I must convince them otherwise.
You do not speak to a future king in that manner.
He's not my lord, and he won't be my king.
Alfred is the man to follow. He is your way back to Bebbanburg as Lord and Master.
Uhtred's path is Uhtred's business.
I must leave to pray for strength and to expunge these unholy thoughts that fill my mind.
You want land in Wessex?
It's my way back to Bebbanburg.
Any silver you find under Alfred will be taken by the Danes. Along with your life. They can't be beaten. Why are you doing this?
I've said wealth.
But I mean, the problem is they can't really go back to the Danes because the Danes want to kill them.
The milk is for Alfred.
It is.
Not a word.
Oh, shit.
Out of respect for the late king, Alfred wishes no harm to be done to a hair of your ugly head.
My head is not ugly.
You're to be sent to Hampton, to a monastery, to be educated. It will be a very long process.
I am the king's son.
Wessex cannot afford division, nor can it afford the ramblings of an idiot child, noble or otherwise. See to it.
May I make him docile, Lord?
I wish you would.
I'll make him docile. That's pretty funny.
You will take a message to Guthrum, to the Danes. You will invite them to negotiate within days, but at their own convenience.
If it is a messenger you require, Lord, there are plenty within the palace
It is
grounds.
not a messenger I require, it is a representative. Nothing can be written for the Danes. My letters would be meaningless, therefore the words spoken must be my words. And I entrust them to you.
Well, they're going to chop my head off, Lord.
I shall gladly be your representative, Lord.
You stand as everything that is precious. You are Wessex, England, always to be cherished, never to be violated, only to be loved. Who is it?
My lord?
My conscience.
My lord, would you care to join me in prayer, perhaps, for the passing of the king?
I will, Father. I give you my thanks.
Forgive me, my lord. The milk has soured.
I am tired of milk and apples. I need meat.
But you are a martyr, my lord, to meat.
My lord needs feeding. My lord is not a saint and never shall be. I have survived battle. I need meat. Why does it have to be a sin? It seems never to be about what I would wish to do. It is about what I must do. Ask God to give me the strength to wear the crown as well as you. Uhtred may well have a use. This Brida, she is what to him?
I would say a hindrance, lord.
A wife?
No.
She is restless.
She's the devil on his shoulder, I fear.
But he is fond of her.
Yes, that is his way.
He is fond of her. What do you better not hurt her.
I carry a message from King Alfred.
Who is King Alfred?
He is Alfred, King of Wessex. He invites the Earl Guthrum to negotiate a peace. You are Guthrum.
Get down from the horse, boy. Get down from the horse and look at me.
Yeah, this is idiotic.
Tell this king, what was his name?
Alfred.
Tell King Alfred that Guthrum accepts his invitation. And I will watch for him, and I shall ride out and meet him.
I will pass on your message, Lord.
This horse belongs to me now.
Uhtred Alfred is keen to find a use for you.
He must prove he can be of use to me.
He will be king.
And you can serve him? I'm here to serve myself. Alfred means nothing to me but a path to take back what's rightfully mine. He will have a use for me, but I'll have a use for him.
Do not think him naive. He will see right through you.
He will see what I allow him to see.
Uhtred, right now you are a warrior, not a thinker. Though in time this will come. You're much like your father, and he was both.
You're Alfred's priest now, Beocca.
You looking for company, girl?
Uh-oh.
I prefer the company of the gods to stupid men.
Another time, then.
What is she be doing? Mushrooms? Oh yeah, she looks like she's gonna trip.
Good morning, Uhtred.
Morning, Lord.
Guy doesn't like Uhtred. No, I guess nobody really does.
Young Otter, have you offered your apologies to Uhtred?
My sincere apologies. You spoke the truth.
A small bow, perhaps?
Shit. These guys are so crazy.
You may leave us now. A good king relies upon good advice. For example, my nephew Ethelwald, the king's son, he is young, but sees himself as the rightful heir. How am I to deal with him?
Should kill him, Lord. As my own Uncle Elfrich would kill me. Not to kill him shows weakness.
You think like a Dane, Uhtred. If I kill Ethelwald, I'm admitting he has legitimate claim to the throne, which he does not. That is how I think. But to have a specimen of the heathen mind in council will be useful. What do they fear most, the Danes?
In battle, they'd rather retreat than lose too many men. So if they fear anything at all, it's losing men.
They love to fight, but hate to lose. Hardly a revelation.
Otter appears not to value your
I
counsel.
do not.
I care not.
I have been thinking on your request to be recognized as an alderman.
I am an alderman.
Without even a goat to your name, never mind the land of grace.
I'm an alderman by birth.
Would you perhaps consider becoming an alderman by marriage? Marriage would show your commitment to Wessex.
You said yourself, I gave you victory at the Hill.
You helped, Uhtred, but the victory was won by the men of Wessex.
Whom you now refuse to join through this marriage.
Land and silver is what all men desire, and I'm no different. But believe me, Lord, I have no need of a wife.
To become an alderman, you must possess land. That is the law. However, stand at my side during the negotiations ahead. Help me read my enemy, and in return, we shall talk further of wealth and reward.
Brida's not gonna like this. Not at all.
What did they show you?
This was my business. I feel unwell.
Water. Where we find ourselves is fate. The work of the three spinners. They sit deep in this earth beneath us, and they've brought us here.
We should go to Cornwall, Wales, Ireland, anywhere.
Why?
Escape. Safety. I saw Ragnar's ship.
The past.
No, Wind Viper.
Young Ragnar.
I was there on the ship. I saw it. I want to leave here. Come with me.
I've given a promise to Alfred. To attend the negotiations, to advise. Brida, there's no place else for us to go.
We cannot stay here.
It's a beginning.
Leave me.
We cannot wander the country and do nothing.
How can you trust him? How do you know he won't simply turn you over to Guthrum to pass on to Alba? You know nothing about him.
I trust Father Beocca, and Beocca is his priest.
I said leave me.
You were not on the ship with me! Go to Alfred and I will watch him betray you.
I don't trust Alfred either.
What do we know of this Alfred?
That he's sickly, he's weak, he wants to negotiate. Tells us that he's no warrior.
Pretty beat you got them. So, what does it say?
Negotiation. Silver.
We will take his silver and his land.
And if he refuses?
He will never refuse. He wants to live, and he wants to be called king.
They're wrong about that. If they see Uhtred with him, it's not going to go well. He believed in education. Educated the masses to read. He was obsessed with reading and writing. Did a lot of great reforms. It's not even reforms, it's just forms.
Bless him with courage, strength, and wisdom. Never leave his side. Amen.
It is Guthrum? Yes. You can see a bone in his hair. It's his mother's rib.
How endearing.
That was weird.
And the others?
It's Ubba.
The chieftain Ubba is with them.
You said he was in the north.
Now he's here. This is good.
Not for Uhtred, it isn't.
So you are Alfred, the King of Wessex?
I am. You are Earl Guthrum.
Yes. If you want peace, you have to pay.
And you are the Earl Ubba. Welcome.
Speak.
In exchange for an agreed amount of grain, livestock and silver, I propose that you and your ships return to London and remain there. I further propose that you confine yourselves to East Anglia, Mercia and Northumbria. Wessex is Saxon and as such out of bounds to all Danes.
We'll not be leaving Wessex. We only just arrived.
Then you will starve. You have little food, no shelter and a weakened army.
If you believe us weakened, why seek peace?
It is the Christian in me.
You will talk of grain, horses, silver, and land.
I will not talk of land.
What do they write?
They write what we speak.
Every word?
Yes, every word.
Then may I say ass, tits, hump and turd?
They record history. We are here creating history. People will read of this very meeting.
I'm waiting to hear the terms of your surrender.
You will be paid for your return to London. There are no more terms, and there will be no surrender.
Guthrum here will not leave Readingham.
Then I say again, he will starve.
We will raid. We will kill.
And you will lose yet more men. Your surviving warriors may look to find a new lord.
His head, and you can have your peace.
Yeah. I knew that was going to happen.
Uhtred, Ragnar's son. A traitor. Nothing to say.
I'll speak to young Ragnar. No other Dane has my respect.
His head for peace.
No silver, no grain, no horses.
We want silver and the traitor's head.
These are the terms. And you, Alfred, you may remain king, but we will occupy all of the Saxon forts.
If you wish to occupy the fortresses, then do it. Take them. How many have you taken to date? Father, how many have they taken to date?
None, Lord. We can take all fortresses at any time! We have taken the whole of England! And we can do the same with Wessex.
Let me be clear. I am prepared to return to the sword. We outnumber you, we are many, and we are dangerous, but I would prefer to establish a peace. And Uhtred here shall keep his head. But I will pay you well to leave Wessex. It is I who is seeking an end to the fighting. That is what will be written.
He's such an interesting character. He's pretty ballsy. I knew they were going to want his head.
I would never have given you up to Ubba.
The thought did cross your mind, Lord.
Not once. The fact is, I would like you to swear an oath, a year's service, during which time you will help my warriors understand that the heathens are but men, and in return and in time, you shall have your own reward. 1 year.
That's pretty smart. That'll get Uhtred will be like, okay, 1 year. 1 year I can't be free roaming around. Brida's not gonna like that shit at all.
They are not defeated. Our task now is both simple and impossible. We determine what they will do next.
They will do what Danes always do, attack. How, where, when, how many?
It'll take them at least a year before they can gather a second great army.
Is there any meat here?
Should she even be here?
Brida's my guest.
You should have taken up the king's offer of a wife.
What happens next, I believe, is that they will come by land and sea. They will split our army in two, possibly more. Now, Uhtred may be correct. This may not occur for a year or more, but what is clear is that we need ships. We are bordered by water, yet we have so few ships.
You'll not get me on a ship. I'll volunteer my son.
To save our shores, we have to look beyond them. Uhtred, the beasts on the prows of the Danes' ships, they are a representation of their gods.
No, Lord, they're just beasts. They can be lifted from their posts so not to frighten the spirits of the land.
I would like to know why some of them make their own teeth.
To show that they aren't afraid. If they can inflict such pain on themselves, think what they might do to a Saxon.
We will understand them more by the day, I'm sure. Uhtred of the Danes has promised me a year of his service. It will be his responsibility to show our warriors how the Danes approach battle, the construction of their shield wall, and the like.
Hustling here is barely a man. And you expect him to teach me how to fight?
Leverich, I expect him to teach you nothing. Whip him with staves in practice, by all means. But our lesser men, if they can know what the Dane knows, fear can be expelled with knowledge, regardless how sharp their teeth.
You didn't eat tonight.
I'd only throw it up. A year. It starts with a year and becomes a lifetime. And he offered you a wife.
I have no need of a wife.
Instead, you swore an oath to kill Danes.
You know my reasons? We've been living in a palace.
What happens if you find yourself facing young Ragnar? In battle.
We fight.
But fuck. They're gonna kill him. I mean, he's got no choice. I don't see what option they have other than to... She wants to rush off and find young Ragnar, which
Haven't had her all morning.
She'll not be far.
was a good idea, but every day that passes is making it more and more difficult. Which is why she's pissed, which makes sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is up? Miscarriage?
Brida!
Oh, God.
Brida!
Shouldn't have done those drugs.
Brida!
She's not hiding it.
Almost a child.
You knew?
Hmm?
That you were carrying? You didn't see it in your dreams. When you drank the mushroom ale, I'll bury it.
We'll bury it. It's a sign of a past.
Shields up!
Shields together! Sit together, unbreakable!
Are we ready?
Together, we hammer them with our shields. They're our defense and our weapon. We knock them off their feet. We're a war!
Who's watching them?
The first 3 rows of men act together to create a tall shield wall. First row crouches lower, protecting the lower body and legs. The second row reaches forward, protecting the upper body. The third row leans in, protecting the head. 4 rows of men. Shield wall!
Dead.
What do they call them? Assling? That's their derogatory word for Danes. Holy mackerel. That's all their silver? Shit.
The wealth isn't mine. Belongs to Lord Ragnar, the Fearless. You will do well to leave me alone.
Are you Brida?
Who asks?
Ooh, is that young Ragnar?
Brida.
What of her?
Well, I'm no seer. I'd say she's unhappy.
She prefers the company of Danes to Saxons.
She's been with the wrong Saxons.
Danes have a hunger for life.
Don't we all?
Alfred, he's serious.
A pious bastard.
Dislike him by all means, but never underestimate him. He is ruthless. And the man thinks, which is more than you or I could do.
May I sit with you?
No, you may not. Uhtred, this is Ethelwald, another arsling.
Nephew of the king? No, I am not the nephew of the king. I am the king. But Alfred likes to pretend, and every bastard appears to be happy with the lie.
You will not forget to pay for this.
Have I ever?
Once or twice.
Alfred was caught humping a nun once. What I ought to do is slit his gizzard.
Say that to anyone but me, boy, and you'll be hanged.
You are hurting royalty.
You are lucky Alfred hasn't had you killed.
God will not allow him. I like God.
What's his name again? He's starting to grow on me. That little bastard.
Silva,
Yes.
you're leaving me.
Are you drunk?
Maybe a little.
We'll give the silver to young Ragnar. Tomorrow.
He's here. We can tell him the truth. And we can join Ragnar and his men.
Oh, shit.
I would again like to put to Uhtred the prospect of marriage.
To my goddaughter?
To Mildred, yes.
Well, it would certainly bind him to the land and indirectly to the church, to God.
It would test him.
Anything for Wessex.
This is rough maneuvering everybody's doing.
Uhtred Ragnarsson is a good man to be. Look at me. You owe Alfred nothing.
Uhtred Ragnarsson can never become Uhtred of Bebbanburg.
Did you kill my father?
You need to ask.
Did you kill my family?
He didn't.
I'm speaking with Uhtred. I won't ask the second time.
Third time.
You believe that I would kill our father, our mother, and our family. Take your revenge. I knew it. I knew it. To be sure, I knew it.
The sister's still alive. I just remembered that.
Kjartan attacked and set the fire. If we could have saved them, we would have.
I didn't believe a word I was hearing.
We have Ragnar's wealth. We kept it for you.
Brida. Fully grown woman now.
This is sweet. Sweet reunion.
So, Kjartan's story is that the English rose against our father, encouraged by you. He claims to have revenged himself for the killers.
Did you ever believe him?
Never. But he is Lord Kjartan now. He has 3 times the men and the ear of Abba. I kill him, it will need to be planned.
When we kill him,
it will be dangerous.
Must be done.
Ragnar, we're with you.
Then you will sail with me.
I will.
I've sworn to Alfred.
It means nothing.
Well, if you have sworn, then you must keep your word.
He should keep his word because I think it'd be better for him.
I need this revenge like I need water. When the time is right, I swear I'll be with you.
I know.
Alright. Well, Brida's not happy.
I can't believe I'm about to let you go.
You've been half my life. All of my madness.
Oh my god. You're gonna make me cry.
Be happy.
I take it she has gone, then? I'm guessing that it's Alfred that kept you here.
I sold myself for a mail coat and helmet.
That's what we do. We sell ourselves. This year, what you're giving to Alfred is not about a mail coat. It's about you. He wants more than a year's service. He wants you to help take back England. All of England.
Yep.
Of course, when the year's up, you could go back to the Danes. That would at least give me the chance to kill you.
I like this. Starting to like this guy,
But
too.
what would you be? Who would you be?
This show's so good. So fucking good, man. Man, alive. This is the definition of being stuck between a rock and a hard place. They really put old Uhtred in quite the corner. That's sad that he had to leave Brida. That was heartbreaking. That was a heartbreaking scene. I thought for a second like she was gonna be like, God damn it, and be pissed. I have to stay here with you. Yeah, I just don't see. He can't go back to the Danes. I mean, except for the only thing now. Now they have old Ragnar or young Ragnar, like is, you know, at least on his side. So he has some Vikings that trust him, and as long as young Ragnar trusts him, I mean, if he was hanging out with him, I mean, what if he had left with him? Then, you know, as long as Ragnar believes him, I mean, what are the other guys going to go kill him against Ragnar's wishes? I mean, that doesn't make sense. So, I don't know. At least he has one. At least young Ragnar knows now and believes him. So now there could be a contingency of Vikings that don't want to kill him. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and hopefully we won't get copyright issues.